Zach, where's everybody at?
Boo, they're in school right now.
Oh. It's kind of like a ghost town up here.
Just a touch. That's all right. And let's begin in playing time.
Hey everybody, it's Brooks Harrison from Newly Weight Insurance. Today I'm here at the rack with Joseph Miller and Zach Cowan. Joseph, you want to tell a little story about how you got here and how it started?
Sure. So the rack, or the Rowland Arts Center, is a nonprofit teen center in downtown Winchester. We're above the Karen Coffee House on the second floor, so if you've ever been downtown and had some great coffee from the Karen, we are just the next floor up. We were launched by Calvary Christian Church, and we're under the umbrella of their leadership from probably 2012, 2013, up until about 2017. And then in January 2017, I'd done the legwork, had filed with the Secretary of State, and we were able to become our own nonprofit. Awesome. And so that's why we exist, to serve the teens of the Clark County community, to help them dream big and achieve success in all areas of their life.
Awesome. Zach, you want to give a little background on yourself and how you got involved?
Yes. So I started working at Calvary about the same time that the Teen Center opened. I was a worship intern there. And then here over the last few years, since we started our Mentors and Meals program, I would come on throughout this school year to help as an assistant for that. And this past year, I came on as a full-time assistant director to the Teen Center.
Awesome. Do you want to talk about the meal program?
Yeah, absolutely. So one program that we have here at the Teen Center is called Mentors and Meals. It's a tutoring program primarily for kids in the Baker Intermediate School, 5th and 6th grade. So what we do is provide a place for them to come and hang out after school, Tuesday through Thursday. They come and hang out, and we help them with their schooling, whether with homework or just subjects that they're struggling in. We get a lot of help from GRC students. They come as volunteer tutors to help with the students' homework, but it's more than just that. They come and also just build relationships with these students and give them some positive encouragement in their life and just kind of help them as they grow. And it's another familiar face of someone older pouring into their life. So that's a lot of what Mentors and Meals does. And then at the end of each night, they get free food, which is always
a good thing.
Amazing.
Joseph, I know you guys do fifth quarters. I've actually been showing up the past few, helping out a little bit. You want to talk about that? Tell a little more about it.
Yeah, so our fifth quarter events are a way for us to, again, connect with the Clark County youth. After all the home football games, and then also during basketball season, after some of the home basketball games, we will have what we call fifth quarters. And so what we wanted to do was provide a safe, positive environment for students to come and hang out, have fun, without maybe doing something that they would regret or maybe begin a bad habit. We just want to avoid that, and so we invite students to our place where we have free food, free drinks. Both floors are open, the Karen and the rack. We've got a bunch of video games. We've got ping pong. We've got air hockey. We've got table games. If you like Rook, that's the place to be. We just do a lot of fun things and invite the kids into a space where there's adult supervision, there's fun things going on, they can be themselves, and it's just a nice alternative option after a football or basketball game where we want to host these students and kind of display what we've got going on here, but then get them engaged with what we're about and what we're trying to do in the community. And what's cool about the fifth quarters is we have a high turnout, so the students enjoy it, and it doesn't cost them anything. Everything that we do as far as programming, from our Mentors and Meals program to our fifth quarters to our summer programming, costs the student participants $0. That's all funded by grants, local donations, community foundations, and we work hard throughout the year to make sure that everything that we do, there's not a financial obstacle in the way of a student benefiting from our space.
That's awesome. What would you guys say is what was your all's mission? What's your main mission? I know you're filling that gap kind of in the young teenage age to kind of give the kids a safe place, stay out of trouble, things like that. But what's your main goal? What's your main mission?
Right, so we want to reach middle and high school students in Clark County. These students can be students within walking distance. These can be students who just need maybe an adult mentor or someone who pours into them that they maybe don't get at school or home. But ultimately we want to provide a space where students feel like that they can be themselves, but also provide resources for students to become the people that they want to be, right? Our motto, as cliche as it might seem, is very real. We want students to dream big, to break cycles, to go on and do things that they may not always know that they're capable of doing, but with the right investment, with the right people pouring in, and with the right resources, we can launch these kids into being who they want to be. And so I think it's important for anyone who is learning about the RAC that they know our hearts and why we do what we do. And it's ultimately for the betterment of the youth in Clark County.
Awesome. Zach, anything you want to add? Or?
No, he pretty much summed it up right there. We like students to dream big. We want them to know that they are able to bring themselves out of the circumstances that they find themselves in life, and that they can and are able to achieve way more than that.
Back to you. What if people want to get involved? If people want to give to you guys, what's their next step? What do they need to do to connect? Do they need to email you or?
Right. So that's a great question, Brooks. We are on all social media platforms. We've got a Facebook, an Instagram, and Twitter. Zach, go ahead and give them our handles for that real quick.
Right. So that would be at Rowland Arts Center for all of those, actually.
Awesome. And I'll attach that to the end of the video.
Yeah. And then our website as well, RowlandArtsCenter.com. And there's a W in Rowland, right? Sometimes people spell it. Yeah.
L-A-N-D.
So you can get in contact with us that way. You can email me at joseph@RowlandArtsCenter.com. There are many ways to give. As cool as it is to get money, and we do encourage you to give monetarily, especially with Good Giving Challenge coming up the first week of December. We will be posting about that on all of our social media. It's an online giving fundraiser for community nonprofits. And that is a fantastic way to give to the RAC. But beyond money, we welcome anybody who's willing to give of their time, or if they want to donate an older console, if they want to bring food. We invite anyone and everyone who cares about the youth in Clark County to find out what we're doing. Like, I want people to be engaged and responsible in terms of what they know about the RAC. So look us up on our website, find out what we're doing, and then think about how you can help with either your time or your talents or your gifting. We have people who volunteer to cook meals for our Mentors and Meals program, and that is fantastic. We have high school students who volunteer to mentor and tutor these middle school students. And then we have college age folks who come in and they hang out during our fifth quarters and other summer events. And beyond money, we need you to also be a stakeholder in our mission to help these students dream big by pouring into them, making sure that they know they're valuable, and just kind of loving on these students. In the state of Kentucky, the volunteer hour is worth between $20 and $25. And so even if you were to just give an hour of your time once a week, that's valuable. I hate to add a monetary value to it, but that's just the world we live in. But even if you're just able to give an hour of your time, that is valuable in the sense of money, but also in the sense of what that hour can do with just one student or multiple students.
Absolutely. These guys do a fantastic job. I've seen it firsthand. Gotten pretty close to them here recently. It's a great place. If you're interested, reach out to Joseph or Zach. They'll talk about it and get you involved. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Brooks.
Appreciate it.
What's up, bro?
Welcome to the RAC.
Oh no. Looks like
I'm in first. Last lap. Mario's trying to
A special guest, Logan Fitch, my college roommate from Morehead State.
I was the face behind the camera.
Nice. fancy badge.